thanks for tuning in. This is optibotimus coming at you with another video review. And again, I am bringing you another Masters of the Universe Classics figure. Dun, 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 dun. And who is it? Man-at-Arms. Ooh, yeah. And that's the end of that. So here he is in the beautiful packaging that MattyCollector.com does. Another very nicely packaged figure. It's the same type of packaging, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. They got the nice air vent holes on the sides and all that stuff. A gorgeous figure, and the packaging is still brilliant. I really like it. This is the second one that I've gotten right after the hero figure. So I'm going to bust this guy open and we're gonna party. Okay, so here we have Man-at-Arms unpackaged and released. Now Duncan, who that's his real name, Man-at-Arms. It says, for 2 centuries, the Eternian weapon master and combat instructor to the royal family has been called Man-at-Arms. Trained by the renowned tactician Dekker, I hope I'm saying that right, and a veteran of the Great Unrest, Duncan was asked by King Randor to step into this position and fortify his guard with an elite strike force which was named the Masters of the Universe. In addition to his skills in combat, Duncan is also a great inventor and helped construct an electronic version of the power sword for Adam to use until he could unite both halves of Grayskull's sword. Man-at-Arms and his adopted daughter Teela often scout the borders of Eternia for signs of lurking evil. Now, as I mentioned, he constructed a mechanical power sword, and you guys may recognize this as the sword from the new 2000 series, I believe it was. And this was actually the power sword here. Now, the one thing that's kind of interesting, and this was a special surprise bonus included type of an item, and it's actually not too bad looking, really. I'm going to get Duncan out of the way. I'll call him Duncan every now and then, sorry. I mean, it's actually fairly nicely detailed. Nice red cross right inside there. Nice detail on the handle. Really nice looking sword overall. Can't really complain. The only thing is, they're kind of combining a couple different genres. This was never, there was never a mechanical sword created for Adam or anything of that nature. So it's a nice sword. Kind of big in this area, but I was actually thinking about having Hero hold on to this because it looks older. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's a power sword, but it's a nice addition, and I really like it. And very nice, as you can see, pretty reflective. Nice look on it. Duncan himself is a really nice looking figure, and if you look on the face is sculpted in a way where he doesn't have his mustache. Now, the original Man-at-Arms figure did not have a mustache on him, so you can see it was a nice touch that they included that in this. Gorgeous detail again throughout this figure. A couple paint flaws on it, nothing too ridiculous, but overall this is a really nice looking figure. I really like the way this looks. He also comes with a couple other accessories that you can see here in the back. First off, some kind of a swordy dagger thing that, again, I'm going to zoom in and kind of show it. And a nice little silver reflective bit. Nice little gold button right on there. A little bit shorter. I mean, obviously shorter than the power sword, considerably shorter, but still a nice, more like a dagger than anything else. Set that off to the side. He also comes with a fairly nice looking pistol. Yeah, not too bad. Nice little orange bits on there. And his more iconic, oh, he fell over, more iconic weapon, this big giant, I don't even know what you call this. I'm terribly sorry, but I have a problem with it. His is bent. It's a soft rubber. This whole thing is kind of soft rubbery, but this kind of like would always be his kind of computer thing, and everything was rolled up into this. Nice detail on the back piece and everything, but gorgeous looking figure. Now, one thing that is really kind of cool, they also include a second head with the mustache, and I'm going to zoom in and just highlight that a little bit. So really nice looking head with the mustache. I haven't really decided which version I'll display it. that kind of looks, I don't know, goofy to me. So I'm gonna pop that head off, put that, there we go. That looks a little bit better, I do have to say. That looks a lot nicer. The helmet is, you know, as you can see, identical, so there's not much of a difference with that. Like Hero, his armor will also detach. So right around here you can see there's a little button bit that you can remove that. Come around here to the forearm. Remove that. One thing that I will say, his joints are really tight. Remove that. Except for this. This is fairly loose on mine. But right up here, this top shoulder joint is extremely tough. So I might try working that. But the problem is, I don't want to grab here and lift. So you got to kind of get under his armpit and lift to kind of loosen it. Ah, yeah, it's really tough. This whole chest piece also will come off. It's easier again to pop off the heads. And this whole back compartment just detaches nicely. And then you got to kind of play wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You got to fold his arm in. There we go. There we go. There's that. There's that. And we're going to put this head on. And Duncan has just got out of the shower. So that's what we got going on here. So I kind of wish you could put his arms down further. They don't really go down very well. But again, this one is really stiff up in here. Rotates at the abdomen, or at the waist, up and down at the abdomen. Head's on a ball joint, so everything on this thing is articulated. The hand can rotate back and forth at the legs. They also rotate at the upper part of the thigh. Splits back and forth at the knee. Rotate right above the boot. Foot back and forth, and again with a little pivot. So you can get him in a good variety of poses. Yeah, super. And I mean, he comes with a heck of a lot of accessories when you take all of his clothes off. I mean, this is a huge plus. And actually, I mean, this is actually growing on me. I really kind of like that. So he comes with a lot of accessories. You know, Duncan was the mentor kind of Adam. He was one of the only ones that, I should put this, he was one of the few that actually knew the secret of Adam being He-Man. Orko and the Sorceress also knew, but it was always an interesting balancing act, trying to see him keep it a secret and, you know, keep certain other people from finding out. Somebody mentioned that with all the secrets that Duncan had, especially, you know, that with Adam, Teela being the daughter of the Sorceress, all these secrets that he actually knew, one would think he would get in trouble for treason by the king for not divulging these things. So it's kind of entertaining. But clip all this right back on, and I'm just going on and putting this back together for you. Going with the mustached head, plopping that guy in there. And just overall, this is a gorgeous figure. I am more and more impressed with this line as it comes through. There have been, you know, some reports that some figures are being re-released. He-Man and Skeletor will get a re-release in November and April. Or, I'm sorry, November and December. November and April? What? So we know that those are coming. We've also, I believe, got confirmation about King Grayskull being released as well, which really excites me. Man-at-Arms sold out on MattyCollector.com in, I think, like a half hour, 45 minutes, something like that. Extraordinarily fast. You can only find this guy on eBay right now, but with them actually re-releasing figures, we might actually get a re-release of him. And if they re-release him, if you are a fan, you need to have this in your collection. This is Man-at-Arms at his best. Gorgeous looking figure. Fantastic design. Only thing that I wish that they had, and this was from the, you know, the 2000 animated series, his little arm thing here could transform kind of into a big giant gun type of a device. So really, really nice. I'm absolutely amazed and impressed with how this figure looks. And you really can't store this anywhere. So that just kind of gets set off to the side. But there you guys have it. It's a gorgeous looking figure. I highly recommend this. I can't recommend this thing enough. I really think he is extraordinarily cool. A lot of accessories. You can't go wrong with it. So until next time, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. Until next time, I think I already said that. Oh well. I'll talk to you later.